Yeah, the third eye productions uh, will we would be launching very soon, where we will make videos, at least one or two videos every week, on a new kind of education, a new kind of university, open, no walls university, where actually deprogramming is not a programming through the mind and courses, but it is very revolutionary in deprogramming, dehypnotizing, and reprogramming by the nature, by God. So, this will be a new kind of education which cannot be taught but can be caught. So, this because it has to do not with the time, it's the inner awakening, and it will be for everyone. Uh, who want a fulfilling life.
Maji, why you want to call it a third eye?
No, third eye means these two eyes of the mind, as normal man is always divided into good, bad, right, wrong, good, bad, right, wrong. But this kind of inward education will be very revolutionary, very awakening. Outside does not need to change your long robes or dresses or clothes or religions. You can have all those things, but inner explosion of the head into the heart. So the headless living. What is headless living? Is living through the heart, of the heart, by the heart. And that is like many teachers who descended on the planet, you can say on this planet Earth, especially India was like the womb for those higher beings to descend on. That's why they are called avatars. Avatars means the who appear and disappear. It's not they taking a birth, but they, out of their kindness and compassion, they descend, and they have capacity because they are beyond the body into the light body. If they see there is a true devotee, they can enter into their body and teach through the body. Like through me, the sathGuru is like directing me to start such a school, such a circle, center, where people can end the suffering. Now, what kind of suffering? It may not be physical, it may not be, what would you call a anguish, anxiety is worse than the person who has lost a leg.
Yeah, people who's gone from like a breakups, you know, the emotional.
Yeah, that is emotional, and the same way outside family breakup, and this kind of is Purna Purusa. Purna Purusa make you fully connected to the eternity, which is the true nature what you call spirit, soul, which cannot be divided, which cannot be broken, which cannot be cut. So once you live by the Spirit and you in this life, here and now, you can live as an immortal in immortal life by the grace of the divine light, which that's why we have reverence towards those great saints and teachers from India like sathGuru Kabir and sathGuru, many, their follower Dadu and all those. They have never been experimented in the West or even in India because people are so busy in their mundane, rotten life that they never gave a real respect to those great scientists and great seers who are talking even one couplet, even 2 lines, you can do PhD on their one sentence. Let me give you an example. दुख में सुमरन सब करें, सुख में करे न कोय, और जो सुख में सुमरन करे तो दुख काय को हो. Ah, ha. It is too simple. When people have pain, they are looking for medicine. But here, the seer says, the sage, he knocks at you, he says that, look, wake up, wake up, wake up. Don't dig the well when the house is on fire. Prior to it, if you wake up to reality, truth, not lies, then end of suffering is at your door. And living in the world, but not of it, just like the lotus flower, living in the mud, in the good, bad, right duality, but inward, undivided consciousness, infinite. So we can even put to the new kind of church we are starting, the infinite way, the infinite way, the infinite way. Om Shanti, Om Tat Sat.
And your video, your website that you have to go.
Yeah, if people have questions,
To interact
then
with
to interact, they can see on YouTube or Facebook, drmaharajji.com. But definitely non-commercial, free of charge, off the charge, always. And on the top, every month, full moon, we would be giving prasadam, because this is like a medicinal, divine medicinal food, Ayurvedic, which heals the heart. It's not the Western system, thank you, and buzz off. We cannot thank. We are not separate. We are not two. Of course, appears like. So Satnam can be the nearest word. Why? Glory to the truth. That's why in India they call Satyameva Jayate. That means only truth, by the truth, of the truth.